Alright, what is up, guys? I'm back with another UFC video, and I want to talk about this before the week of, and my reasoning for that is because this is gonna be almost as good as, or on the same level as Islam versus Oliveira, and I'll tell you guys why. This is a guy who beat Izzy twice in a previous promotion. They were in a promotion together before the UFC, and it was like a kickboxing promotion, and Alex beat him the first time by decision, but people say like, oh, it should have went to Izzy. But the second time he actually TKO'd him, like he knocked him out, knocked him down. So now like he's actually in the UFC, and he made his way up the rankings. And he already has a title shot. So now this guy, I think he only really fought one top 5 guy. Like if I could get his name, Alex Pereira. Oh, what is that? Pereira, right? Okay. He's only 6-1. Like, this guy is not, really, like, he doesn't have a lot of fights in the UFC. He's 6-1, and I don't know, I don't think it's in the UFC because he just kind of joined. Like, yeah, like, he's only fought 3 people, and this was the only top 5 guy he beat. But because Izzy is just beating everybody else in the division, of course they're gonna give him Pereira, right? And they think he's up for the challenge anyways because, I mean, he did beat him twice. So it's like, oh, who knows, But okay, like he's lost once, but I think that's in a separate promotion. Oh yeah, this is today. I got Qatar winning, but yeah. We'll talk about that later. But for this, so they already got the card set up and everything. They're fighting in the US. Let's look at, oh, they got early prelims. Let's look at that real quick. Let's see what they got. I probably don't know anybody here, but let's just see. Oh wow. Oh dude, Carlos Gilbert? Okay, this guy, he trains with Izzy, I think. Either Izzy or Bam Bam. It's one of the two. And Nikolai, oh man, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that, but I got Carlos, bro. He's pretty good, man. I'm not gonna lie. He's pretty good. I don't think I'm gonna go in detail because I just don't really know the guy, but he's definitely a dude to watch out for. Let's see, what's his record? He's 7-1. Oh, this guy's 13-1. This is gonna be a good fight. 204. Yeah. I don't know much about these guys. I don't know much about these guys either. And I don't know anything about her. Oh, okay, look at this girl right here, bro. Oh, okay. Okay. But now let's go up to the prelims. Oh, Andre Petrosky. This guy was in the, what's it called? The Ultimate Fighter. And he was like the #1 pick, and he was the favorite to win. I don't know if he won or not. I honestly forgot, but I do remember he was in there. And he's 6 foot. Dude, I honestly thought he was shorter than that, bro. I thought he was like... No, am I thinking about the same guy? I don't know. I don't know much about this guy, but it looks like he's trying to... He has like a little... Where's this guy from? Brazil? Like if he had it right here, I would have said like, okay, what are you trying to be? You know, McGregor or something. You know what I'm saying? Wellington Turman. Okay. 18-5, 8-2. Okay, this is definitely like a tougher opponent for him. I don't know who I got. Probably. I mean, the Brazilian. I mean, I just think he would do a lot more. I don't know much about him. I got Molly. I'm pretty sure this is Patty the Baddie's friend. I got her, bro. She's actually pretty good. You know, she finished her last fight. She looks like Aspen Lad. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, but oh wow, and she's the favorite. That's crazy. Dominic Reyes is fighting. What the heck? Versus Ryan Spann. What? Wait. Okay. His last fight was a loss against who was it? I don't think it was Jan. Oh yeah. Puchaska, it was Jerry, yeah. That was his last loss. Okay. He's 20-7. What the? Wow. So he's making his way up right now. Yeah, everybody wants Dominic to win. I mean, this guy supposedly was one of the first people to actually beat John Jones, but didn't get it his way. You know what I'm saying? Now, I watched a little bit of the fight. I didn't watch all of that fight, but you know, if you asked me who won, I couldn't tell you, but for my opinion. But hey, I mean, he's fighting this weekend. No, not this weekend. UFC 281. So let's see who's gonna be the victor. You know. Over here, I think this is another one of Izzy's teammates, Brad Riddell versus No. I was about to say I think this guy was in the Ultimate Fighter 2, but no, I'm thinking of somebody else. He was in Brazil. Okay. 155, 160. Oh, he fought a catchweight bout recently. Okay. I don't know much about these guys. Dan Hooker's fighting. Bro, I got Dan Hooker, bro. I mean, he's just an amazing guy. 21 oh man. Bro, that is not a great record. You know what I'm saying? But hey, he's flopped 33 times. 33 times. That's crazy. Why do they have him as 145, bro? He's 155. Come on now. Versus Claudio Puelles. He's from Peru. You know what? I actually want to get into this one. Okay, I got Dan Hooker winning. Now why? Okay. Now these factors you guys might disagree with. I'm gonna pause this music real quick. These factors you guys might disagree with because, you know, we've had guys like Poirier, Islam, and, you know, they beat him. Oh, and Allen beat him, which is... Oh, I guess he went down to 145 to fight Allen. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, he beat... Oh, no, bro. He looks like Kevin Gastelum, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Chandler beat him. Yeah. Oh, but he beat Felder. But when was this? Oh, 2020. Okay. So now, here's why I have Dan Hooker winning over this guy, okay? I don't know much about him. But Hooker has 2 inches on this guy. Okay, he has the reach advantage. And he has the leg reach. Or this is the reason why he should be the one to win, okay? I don't know much about this guy's style. He's on a 5-win streak. You know, who the fuck? Oh, that's that straight gay dude in the UFC. He's like gay, but like he's straight because he has a daughter, but he's gay. I don't know. It's weird. But I don't know much about his style. So far from what I know, he's a wrestler. Because he has a lot of wins by submission. Okay. Um. Here's my thing. If Hooker keeps his distance from this guy, because we all know who the taller fighter is, if he keeps his distance from him, I honestly think he could win by decision. I mean, if he gets taken down, Hooker should be able to see it from miles away, depending on how fast or how he transitions from the striking game down to the wrestling. You know, like if he just goes for the shot, Hooker should be able to stop it, and he should really, really use his leg kicks because that's one of the best ways to stop a wrestler. And I'm not gonna lie, guys, Justin Gaethje almost did it to Khabib. Is just keep kicking their leg, keep kicking their leg. The only difference is Khabib is a different type of animal, and as he was going down, he actually went for the takedown, which is beyond belief, you know. So I don't think this guy is gonna go for a takedown if he goes down. I just think he's gonna go down. So my whole thing is Dan Hooker if he keeps throwing those inside leg kicks, okay, and if he jabs him in this area instead of here, I think he's gonna succeed a lot more. So I hope Dan Hooker wins. Now here's the thing. Who's more likely to win? I'm not gonna lie, guys. He might win by submission. And I'm calling it round two. But if he doesn't beat him within 2 rounds, yeah, Hooker's gonna win it by decision. That's just how it is. Okay, here we got Frankie Edgar, Chris Gutierrez. I don't know much about him, but I do know about him. Um, I know back in the day, Frankie Edgar, he was the man. You know, a lot of people liked him and stuff. I've heard of Chris Gutierrez. I've never seen him fight. So I can't really call this one. But if I was to call it, I would probably go for the favorite, Chris. They know more than me. But what kind of win streak is this guy on? Oh, 9 wins by knockout. He's not on a winning streak. Oh no, he is. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's on a 5 winning streak. Probably more. Okay. So he's on the up and up. Frankie Edgar. Oh yeah, he did fight Vera. Yes. Oh my god. So he's coming off of 2 losses right now. I think this is just gonna be a stepping stool for Chris. You know what I'm saying? Big name. You know, if he gets that, that win against him, it's gonna rise him up in the ranks, bring up his name and stuff. You know what I mean? Okay, Dustin Poirier versus Michael Chandler. Now this is funny. And I say this because the other day I texted the group chat that I'm in. I was like, how is Dustin Poirier still on the pound for pound list? And when was the last time he actually fought? The last time he fought was for the belt. Which was when? 2021. Pretty like near last year. Okay. And he was on a winning streak until, Oliveira submit him. He submitted him in round 3? Dude, I thought it was round 2. Okay. But we got Chandler versus Poirier. Now, I'ma support my folks from Louisiana, know what I'm saying? Um Louisiana, I mean, I got a lot of people from Louisiana that I'm cool with, you know what I'm saying? Sure man, I'm rocking with pretty much anybody from Louisiana. But now Chandler, he's a tough guy. This man, he knocked out Tony Ferguson in the most, like, pretty much disrespectful way possible, bro. Like, his only win, like, was Dan Hooker, right? And then he got immediate title shot, lost, then lost against Gaethje. That was a good fight, but beat Tony Ferguson. Now he's fighting Poirier. Here's my prediction. Poirier is gonna win, but this is not gonna be an easy fight. Here's the thing: if Poirier wins, if Chandler, let's go to Chandler real quick. If Chandler wants to win, he has to take Poirier out within the first round and a half. Okay? If it goes longer than that, Dustin's winning. I say this because Dustin has a bigger gas tank than Chandler does. So we're used to Chandler coming out really aggressive, and he exerts a lot of energy moving forward. He likes to apply pressure. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, though, when he does that, he gets caught. He leaves himself exposed. We saw it with Oliveira. Here's the thing: Dustin's boxing is a lot better than Oliveira's. So, imagine what Dustin's gonna do to Chandler if he catches him with a mean right hand or a hook. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna beat him. You know, I'm not saying Chandler doesn't have a chance of winning, because he does. He's a good fighter, great guy overall. I think he has an adopted son because he's not able to have kids. You know, he's doing good by the community. But Poirier is he's just a different kind of guy. Like, he's been up there with people like Khabib, McGregor. He was there with Oliveira. I mean, they both were there for Oliveira, but he's been in there longer. I don't think he's fought Ferguson, but still, man. I mean, this guy, he just has a 28-7 record. I mean, Chandler's not too far behind, 23-7, but I just feel like this is actually the matchup that makes sense. Like, this is just like a good matchup. Like, this is the matchup to watch. Like, this is what you want to see. And this is kind of tough because both are strikers, but at the same time are wrestlers. Both can box, but both can also wrestle. So this is where you could say these guys are evenly matched, almost. I just think Poirier has better. Poirier has the better striking. Chandler has the better. No, honestly, I think Poirier has better wrestling too. I don't know, but I want Poirier to win. I want him to win, but who do I think is gonna win? Like I said, if he doesn't win within the first round and a half to 2 rounds, Poirier is winning. Okay, next up. Okay, Zhang is winning, and I'm gonna tell you guys this: that fight that she had with Rose was the most boring and lame fight I've ever watched in my entire life. That fight was so boo boo. Okay, I don't even know how. Bro, I don't even remember. That's how bad it was. Okay, Zhang, it's her time, bro. It's her time to reclaim her belt. She's gonna bring it back for China. Okay. I'm gonna shout this out too, free the Uyghur Muslims, in China. But she's gonna get it back. She's gonna whoop. I think she's like 40 years old. This girl, I think. How old is she? Like 40? I think she's 40. How can I know about their... Does it not say anything about their bio? Where's their bio? No, oh yeah, here. Okay. She's 34. Which is not old, but... She definitely looks a bit weathered, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean? Like... Just look at Zhang, bro, and then look at her. Like, Zhang is gonna whoop her. You know what I'm saying? Like, look. You know, it doesn't even matter about age. She whooped whatever her name is. Okay. Okay, yeah, Rose beat her twice. You know, the second one, we don't know too much about that one. But this one, it was just not even close. Not even close. Zhang wants her belt back, and she's coming to get her belt back. Okay, she's gonna win. Okay, get this lady out of here. Look, they should have just gave nobody the belt because of how bad that fight was. Okay. Now let's move on from that before I go even more on them. Okay. Now we got the main event: Adesanya versus Alex Pereira. Okay. So we got a guy who's never lost in the UFC. Okay. He's never lost in the UFC. Okay. And another guy who's never lost in the UFC. They're both the same height. Both weigh the same. Well, yeah, because they're in the same weight class. Both have similar reach and similar leg reach. You know what I'm saying? So, who do I want to win and who do I think is going to win? Okay. My answer is going to be the same for both. Izzy. Okay. A lot of people that I know want Alex to win and think he's going to win. A lot of people. More than I can count. They're saying that this guy's going to whoop Izzy. Unanimously. It's not even going to be close. Here's what I say to that. Okay. Don't bring up the 2 losses that Izzy has against him. Because first of all, we're in MMA now. This isn't kickboxing. Okay. Second of all, are you telling me that this guy has not evolved since then? Are you telling me that this guy has not or does not have the capability of being able to take it to that level, okay, that this guy brought it to? Come on, guys. Like, look, yes, they both have similar reach and stuff, right? When it comes to striking, Pereira has excellent strike. Not excellent. Nobody has excellent striking. I take that back. He has good striking. You could almost say it's great. Same with Adesanya. He has a bit, you know, he's more up the scale. Like you could say he's great. He has great striking, you know, but he's on the borderline great. Cause I'm not gonna lie. His last fight against, I think it was, who was it? Cannonier? Yeah. He got tagged up, I think, more times than he should have. And to be honest, Cannonier wasn't even doing much, you know? And, oh yeah, and for the people that say Adesanya is a boring fighter. Okay, let me tell you something, guys. It takes 2 to tango. You know? Oh, no, he's not undefeated in the UFC. I forgot. Jan Blachowicz beat him. I forgot about that. My bad, guys. My bad. Now I remember, yes. Okay. As I was saying, it takes 2 to tango, right? This guy, he's a striker. On top of that, he's taller than most of the guys he's fighting. Why would Adesanya give up his height and give up his distance just to try to make the fight more interesting or to make the fight better. You know what I'm saying? In the fight game, you're gonna do what you can to win. At the end of the day, you want to win and you want to make your money. You know what I'm saying? This isn't like where you're playing a game. You could, you get a concussion in the game, and oh, okay, like you could just go back to fighting again. No, 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 no. Look, bro, this is real life. You gotta play it smart, outside the ring and inside the ring. You know what I'm saying? You can't blame you can't blame him for just being the smarter fighter. Look, man, we saw what happened whenever Costa tried to pressure him. Bro, he he finished him. That's what happens. It takes two to tango. Costa was willing to tango with Izzy. Okay? Now you guys probably wondering, oh, well, Romero, and he just kept running. Bro, who wouldn't run from this guy? This guy is from Cuba. Okay? He is the Cuban nightmare. Okay? Y'all heard of the Nigerian nightmare? This is the Cuban nightmare, bro. You know what I'm saying? This guy, he's a different kind of animal. I would run from this guy. You know? But, all his other fights, he did good. And on top of that, he made sure they were unanimous, not even split decision wins. You guys probably wondering, well, what about what you just said about Carlos Perosa and yada yada yada? Guys, two different people. Okay. My point is, we can't call Izzy a boring fighter when we've seen him do the work whenever someone was willing to move around with him. But whenever someone's just standing in front of him, what's he supposed to do? Okay? Like, rush in? No, bro. Stab, jab him from the outside and collect your points. If you want, look, guys, the champ isn't meant to do more than what he has to do because he already has the status of champ. The contender has to be willing to up their level because they got the shot of becoming a champ. You know what I mean? They have to prove that they can beat champ by beating the champ unanimously. She beat the champ by split decision. It was a boring fight. I'm not gonna lie, the Jared Cannonier fight was boring, yes, but what do you expect whenever the guy was just not willing to do anything the entire time? You know? So my whole thing is, Izzy's winning. From what I could collect. Okay. Am I gonna be surprised if Alex wins? No, I won't be surprised. Just because I know he's capable of what he is capable of. But I'm not doubting Izzy's capability and ability to get it back. Get it back. Honestly, this isn't like a belt, like he lost the belt. No. This is a personal grudge that he has to get back. This is more than just a title fight, for Izzy at least. This is more than just a title defense. This is to reclaim what's it called? To reclaim those two losses. This is to finally be like, okay, if I beat this guy, then I could finally let go of those two losses. You know what I'm saying? And especially if he does it by TKO, oh man, bro, he's gonna shock the world. Trust me. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's not like I don't like the guy. I just don't think he's gonna be Izzy. I just don't think so. But those are my predictions for the UFC 281 fight. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know who y'all got winning. You know what I'm saying? And we'll review it, see what goes on, and yeah.